Dr. Brijesh here is one of the gifted hands person who's working at Amrita Institute, and he does very complex surgeries for children, babies, especially neonatal care is very, very complex, and it takes high skill to make that surgery happen. But from a humanitarian perspective, Dr. Brijesh is going to just give us a walk through three stages with which he says how the whole process happens, not necessarily in medical terms, but in terms of how parents and the child go through this process. Please go ahead, Dr. Brijesh.
In the Indian setup, it's the heart surgeon actually are much more in contact with the patients. They see the parents at all stages, before surgery, at the time of surgery, once the surgery is over. So the emotional and psychological aspects, we are much more in tune with what is happening. So when you look at the pediatric cardiac surgery, once the child is diagnosed, and when we convey to the parents about the heart disease and the initial shock, they settle, then finally you have to go ahead with surgery, we tell them. Then it's a process where they agree for the surgery. Then there are three critical phases which especially a pediatric cardiac surgeon in India has to go through. First is when the surgery is confirmed and the baby is first taken from parents to the theatre, where the parents part with the child. It's a very emotional scenario. They are literally giving the child, thinking that you will take care of the child very well, and it's a completely emotional status of the child. So after which the child goes for surgery. Then you have the second stage where the child is brought to the ICU and you call the parents, and the parents first see the child after surgery. Again, you can just see what emotional status the parents are in. They are suddenly seeing a child back after surgery. Suddenly the child is unconscious, has tubes all over his body, is on ventilator, eyes are closed. But even though they are gratifying, the surgery has gone well, we convey to them, but still you can see the tense in the eyes. It's not the same baby which they are given to us. Then probably in next 48 hours comes the third stage where the child is taken off ventilator, all the tubes are taken, and then you call the parents and show the child. So when the parents come in, they first see the child possibly in the external appearance similar as before, and the child opens the eye, and the first contact the child makes with the parents. It's a beautiful scenario. Possibly the whole effort, whole tension, you go ahead with the surgery, that one moment is probably the most gratifying one.
Well, thank you, Dr. Brijesh. You explained it very beautiful to us, and thank you for all your service, and thank you for your dedication. And this is a teamwork, and together, Bloom to Life and your organization will make a difference in a child's life. Thank you so much, Doctor.